All right, we're officially recording as well. All right, go
All
ahead,
right,
King.
all right. We're live. We're live. Greetings, everybody. Kenny J with Gobi Trade House, co-CEO of Gobi Trade House. I'm here right now with my brother Carlos Pon. All right, and we just wanted to just give everybody an update today about our new GT 2.0 platform. As you know, Gobi Trade House has recently reached a year inside of business as an independent platform. All right, we're now moving on to year two with GT 2.0. We have so many updated products and services. We haven't got a chance to speak live to you guys in a while. This is something we're going to be doing more often, but we've been having so much success, so many success stories, so many people having breakthroughs in the financial markets, in the Forex markets, all right, using our products and services. And we're just so excited to be in the position that we're all right now. And we want to invite everybody. We want to invite everybody to our platform to take a look at what we have, because Gobi Trade House has really is really hitting new peaks inside of our business. And what we're doing right now, I believe, is going to change a lot of people's lives in 2022 and beyond, especially those who really have long-term goals, who really want to be masters in trading Forex, okay? And also to build themselves a digital asset in residual income. And that's something we're going to cover here, in this video. Hopefully we don't go long. Sometimes me and my brother could be a little long-winded. We're going to try to keep this kind of short and just cover some really key points on some of the new things that Gobi Trade House has to offer. So before we dive into that, Carlos, how you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling great, as far as for anybody out there that doesn't know what it is that we're doing, our actual company is a pinnacle of success for a lot of people. There's a lot of people that are having extreme success with, of course, our products and services. All right. We have bots. We have artificial intelligence. We have a bot that will trade for you with mirror trading. Like, we have all kinds of products and services here at Gobi Trade House. And one thing about Gobi is that we're here to stand the test of time. See, we've seen companies come and go. Boom, boom, boom. They come in, and next they pull the rug right from under everybody, and then before you know it, people don't know where to go. Truth of the matter is that over here in Gobi, we're here to stay. We're here to become a legacy company, which we are. A lot of these companies that came out, they didn't even last over a year. We've lasted over a year, and we're going to go ahead and make it to a decade. And then after that, duplicatable, another decade. But most importantly, one thing that we do at Gobi Trade House is that we are here for the people. So what we did is that we made everything, one, affordable, two, the compensation plan is for the people, which this is something that I'm going to cover afterwards later on. But anybody out there that's live, if you want to get paid daily, then you need to be part of Gobi Trade House. Because there's a reality. When you're out there and you're 9 to 5, nothing's wrong with 9 to 5, but however, you're getting paid bi-weekly or every other week, maybe with tips. But I do have to say that you are way more worth than $13 to $14 an hour. What if I could tell, or if I told you that you would be able to make, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a day with our program? But listen, I don't want to go and run on. Kenny, I'm going to go ahead and give you the floor. I do got to say that the partnership that you and I created for the last 8 years, has been the pinnacle of success, for not just us, but for everybody that has actually attached and locked arms with you and myself. So Kenny, go ahead. The floor is yours again.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. You as well, brother. I actually came across yesterday on Instagram. I had a Gobi t-shirt on back in 2014, right? Whenever we were in the travel platform, whenever we first built Gobi, okay? It was just a generation of bosses empire at that point in time. We didn't know nothing about Forex, and Forex was not like a thing in this industry at the time back in 2014. And I saw myself in that shirt, and I was doing a training at our old apartment, but we used to stay across the street from each other. And we were, building. We was on that, we was on the grind. We was on the muscle, trying to get it out the mud, right? So I just remember in that moment, I had the chalkboard in the background, and I said to myself, when you see Gobi Trade House moving the way we are, and you see us become successful, okay, this is not by accident, right? We have been putting in the work for now up to around 8 years, okay, building up this brand, building up this platform, all right, putting out value. And if you go back, you go to our old YouTube videos, you go back, you go to our social media pages, we've been putting in the work for a while. So to see Gobi Trade House become an independent platform, graduate from travel, you know, making that modification and transition to a Forex educational platform. Okay. And now we're independent and we've been in business a year and we're doing all these things, putting these products and services out, and to see how many people have been affected. You know, it's crazy to see how many people have become excellent traders, okay, inside the Gobi Trade House platform. How many people have become funded traders? How many people have retired from their 9 to 5? How many people have residual income inside of Gobi Trade House? A lot of people in Gobi has earned residual income for their first time in the industry. So many people, the call we had in the beginning of the year, I remember I said, hey, if you actually made your first commission inside of Gobi Trade House, okay, prior to any other company in the industry, give me a 111 to chat if Gobi Trade House, okay, put the platform out there and you made your first sale and started making residuals. You just saw dozens and dozens and dozens of people dropping those 111s. And that's what it's about, because that's what it was for me when I first got started 10 years ago in the industry, was that belief check, okay? So let's go ahead and, Carlos, if you could share, are you able to share the our homepage? I'm gonna just give like a quick introduction, and then we can go ahead and cover the copycat, and then we'll go ahead and talk about some of our other stuff, comp plan, things of that nature.
All right, let me go ahead and put it on live. All right, hold on.
Shout out to everybody on Facebook. We are live on public Facebook. Shout out to the Gobi Trade House family out there. You know what it is. All right, so now for those who really don't know anything about Gobi Trade House, maybe you're just scrolling across this video and you're saying, you know, who's this guy in the suit? Who's the bald-headed guy in the suit, right? So you don't know what's going on. So Carlos is sharing the page. I don't see the page anymore, but all right, it's coming back around. All right, perfect. So Carlos is sharing our homepage, www.gobitradehouse.com. All right, so Gobi Trade House, we are a Forex and crypto academy. Okay, so we have over 75 hours of Forex education. If you scroll down a little bit, Carlos, our site is very simple to use. Okay, and Gobi Trade House, we have 75 hours of Forex education. We have 4 different trade signal chats from Forex, cryptocurrency, indices, okay? And we also have metals, right? Gold, silver, things like that, where we send out trade signals at an 85 to 90% clip of accuracy, so you could actually enjoy these services, right? We also have an indicator that we custom built called the Sniper Analyzer that is built around our trading strategies. You get this as well. And basically it gives you, marks up the charts for you. It tells you when to buy or sell, okay? And it is very accurate. We love it. And we also have the artificial intelligence that we custom built, which is the GOBE Autobot. So it's a software that you're going to get uploaded to your laptop or to the MT4. We teach you how to put your parameters around it, and it's going to trade for you at an 85 to 90% clip throughout the day. Okay, it's kind of like having a master analyzer, okay, or what we like to call a sniper analyzer, looking at the charts for you 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and you're going to be winning trades. And in fact, after this video, I'll put a testimonial video in the comment section for those who are interested in the auto trading bot. And Carlos just showed you, you scroll back down to the $99 package. He just showed you guys everything I just mentioned right now. You get this for $99 monthly subscription. Okay, this is built every 28 days. Okay, so you get all of this, access to our private academy, access to our private groups, all of the traders. But the important thing is the community. You know, people, okay, so the thing is, guys, I always like to tell people 90% of your success or failures are going to come from the environment you place yourself in. So if you hang around 4 broke people, you're going to be the 5th, right? And you're going to hang around 4 wealthy or wealthy-minded people, you're going to be the 5th, okay? So whenever you get outside this community, there is a number of people who's on the same path as you, has the same common goal, same common purpose. They want to master the charts. They want to make money, all right? And they want to retire from their 9-to-5s, and they want to create generational wealth for their families, which is why we are the Generation of Bosses Empire, because we are all about generational wealth, and we want to be that spark, that paradigm shifter in your life. So you go on that path, right? So you're going to get all of our private groups in our community, and rubbing arms with people like that, you're going to win. So when you scroll down a little bit more, we just released a new package. Go ahead and drop down to the copycat package. So everything that I went ahead and just mentioned to you, okay, we have a new product and a new service. Okay, there's a $149.99 a month. You get everything that I mentioned before, plus you get what we call the GOBE copycat. Okay, and one of my favorite quotes is, "There's nothing wrong with being a copycat as long as you copy the right cat." And this cat right here is the right cat. Okay, and so basically what this is a mirror trader. You get access to the GOBE Trade House master account. Okay, and basically we're gonna hook you up to it, and we're gonna be able to trade for you. Okay, and whenever we send out these amazing trade signals, that went spaz this week, guys. We sent over 800 pips this week alone on our trade signals. I'll show you guys in a moment from my phone. And and also it's kind of like it's a service where our best traders are managing your account for you. So you could compound your account over a period of time. This isn't something that you're going to get rich in 30 days, right? Or a week or two. Like, one thing about Gobi, we're not going to lie to you, okay? We want to tell you the truth. And the truth is, trading Forex is a skill, and it's going to take you a while for you to learn the skill, right? You have to commit, okay? We don't want people to think, hey, I'm coming in here and I'm about to get rich tomorrow, right? I want to let you guys know that's not going to happen. And if anybody or any company is telling you that in Forex, they're lying to you, okay? That's not the truth. The truth of the matter is, you have to learn how to do this, all right? But also, if you are in the right community, there are services that we believe Gobi Trade House is the right community. Our services can expedite your process to success, and you can start making money quicker, right? You can start making money faster. And with this particular service, our traders who have years of experience, okay, who has had tons of success, are actually going to be trading on this account for you, compounding over a period of time. So this is an additional $49.99 a month on top of the 99. So $149 a month, you get everything: the education, the 4 trade signals chats, your sniper analyzer, indicator. You're going to get our Gobi copycat mirror bot. Okay, so now this service, guys, I believe is going to go viral. We already have so many people adding on to it on a daily basis, and is doing well. So Carlos, if you're still there, what I want you to do is go to the 20 pips and dip trading plan right there. So we can go ahead and cover what this is about. And then we're going to go ahead and talk about a little more about the vision, and then talk about the comp plan. I'm going to pass it to you, okay, with our new updated comp plan. So I want to give you an example of how powerful this is, okay? Because right now, this month alone, the Gobi copycat is 23 for 28, okay? Which lands us right around 84% or something like that, which is kind of accurate, all right? When it comes to our it's right on pace of what we usually do. Excuse me, which is about 85 to 90% accurate. So excuse me, we base this on 30 trades because the goal is to grow your account over a period of time. So we're basing this on a 30 trade game plan. So whenever you get in, you're going to get this compound sheet, and compound is extremely powerful. Basically, guys, it's taking a small amount of money and it's adding over a period of time money to your account as you're taking these trades. So basically, guys, I mentioned to you that we are 23 for 28 on the copycat this month. And our goal is to gather about 10 to 20 pips at a time, okay? So this example that I'm giving you right here is based on 20 pips. So 20 pips in the market, pip stands for point in percentage. That's what you make money on in the Forex markets. So on trade 1 here, okay, let's just say that you win that trade. You're putting 10 cents a pip into the market, all right? And you actually earn 20 pips. So 10 cents a pip in the Forex world is actually equals $1 a pip, okay? So $1 times 20 pips, you're actually gonna earn $20 on that particular trade, right? So, which means that you'll take your account, if you started with $100 in your account, you see right there where it says beginning account balance, you're going to take it to $120, right? So same thing happens again on the next trade. Let's say you get 12 cents, you see where it says trade 2, 12 cents, that's $1.20 a pip. You earn 20 pips, all right, that's gonna be 120 times 20, that's $24 you've earned. Now your account balance has jumped to $144. All right. Now, if you keep this process up, you see how these numbers continue to grow, right? So I'm just going ahead and jump to trade 15. And this is obviously this is an example if you don't lose any trades, which is not realistic. Sometimes you're going to get a loss here and there, but let me show you why that doesn't matter if you're depending on what account balance that you're starting with. So on trade 15, you guys see here that you're trading with here $7.20 a pip at 72 cents, right? That's 20 pips that you're getting right there, which is going to equal to $144 that you earn. Now your account balance at trade 15, you've grown it from $100 to $870. Okay. Now, if you look all the way till the end, if you didn't lose any trades on a 30 trade game plan, you could take yourself from $100 to $23,000. Let me say that again, guys. $100 to $23,000 if you went on a streak. That's why it's good to learn the skill, because you can go on a streak. Okay. We just recently this week alone, we went 12 for 12 on a GOBE copycat, no losses. Everybody who has their GOBE copycat plugged up while they were sleeping, while they were at work, while they were just living their daily life, they actually were able to make money by us trading for you and managing your portfolio. Now that is powerful, guys. You live your life and because you're a paying member, subscriber to GOBE, you reap those benefits. You earn while you learn, literally earn while you learn. Money you can withdraw, okay, at any time, okay? So now, just for example, and then we could go ahead and move on to the next subject here. Now, right now we're 23 for 28, okay? So let's just say, guys, we lost a couple trades, okay? We lost a few trades. So let's land us right around, let's say right around trade 20, okay? Let's say we lost a couple trades, so it deducted from some of your earnings. How many people would be fine with taking $100 to $3,718, right? And let's say you ended the month like that. And I actually think I'm taking a little more off of it. I'm just giving you an example that this spreadsheet, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to land at about an 80 to 85 to 90% clip, which we've been doing for 3 years since we've been doing a GOBE Trade House. Our numbers have been that way. So we will continue to do this. We will continue to grow these accounts, all right? But this is a long-term thing, okay? We want people to know that this is a marathon and not a sprint, right? So if you start off with a small deposit, that's fine. If you have money, you want to start off with a larger deposit, it's up to you. If you want to start off with a demo account to test it out before you use live money, it's all up to you. But you're a paying subscriber to the platform, so you will get these trades. You will be able to grow your account and make money while you're asleep, okay, while you're living your life. So the copycat, guys, it's a mirror trader. It's an exciting service. People are jumping on it. It's going viral, right? And so I think that everybody who enjoys it, okay, the key is to pass the blessing, because that's how you continue to get blessed, is to help other people, right? And that's what we try to do in GOBE, is to practice group economics. Now, what I want Carlos, I'm gonna pass it to Carlos. Now, we're gonna cover about our compensation plan, some of the updates we have, or what we like to call our rewards program, all right? Whenever you refer members to GOBE, we are taking our marketing dollars that we would actually pay for paid advertising and things of that nature, and we pump, okay, up to a 50% profit share of our marketing dollars to our customer base, which is unheard of. No one else is doing it in the industry, all right? And that's why we always like to say our rewards program is a rewards program for the people and by the people, because we've been marketers, okay? And we designed this rewards program so the average marketer can win. And I believe the average person in GOBE Trade House who actually takes it seriously and tries to grow this digital asset could win on a high level. And we have so many people who's done it. And this year we're gonna have breakthroughs with more. Okay, we want to create so many six-figure earners and people to retire from their 9-to-5 this year, utilizing the residual income, also our products and services. So without further ado, I'll pass it to you, Carlos. We can go ahead and tap in to the comp plan.
Appreciate it, Kenny. All right, so for everybody out there, there's a reality, all right? The reality is that it feels good to get paid daily, all right? This is the truth. Okay. There's a lot of people that I usually see, struggling in life, barely getting by, and there's a desire to want to gain more out of life. And this is a reality. Okay. So all we did is that we created this compensation plan, very simple, very structured, to get you paid daily. All right. So I know you see a whole bunch of numbers on your screen right now, right? But these numbers make logical sense. Look, I want to go back to where I came from. I came from cutting grass, cleaning carpet, and I always say that I wish that somebody would have tapped on my shoulder quicker when it came down to making money from the internet. Who could agree with me in this world right now that the internet is very versatile? And if you learn how to tap into the internet and generate money from the internet, it makes you that much more versatile, right? So that's exactly what we did. When Kenny told you that we put our marketing budget into people and word of mouth, he's not lying. This is a reality. By doing so, every time that somebody goes and shares the information, shares, of course, the copycat, the GO.BE copycat, shares our Autobots, our trade signals, our 75 hours worth of education, what ends up happening is that person gets compensated for sharing that information. See, there's a truth when it comes down to what it is that we do, and that's called the law of averages. For every number and every time that you tell this to somebody, somebody's gonna say yes throughout the day. So if you do this 10 times a day, 25 times a day, 30 times a day, you're gonna build a ratio. And that ratio ties into this compensation plan that we're looking at right now. So let's look at this compensation plan. Let me go ahead and move this. I'm moving something out of my way that y'all can't see. But one powerful thing about our comp plan is that we don't have any gaps, meaning that you will get paid from the first person that you bring in. Like the day that you join GOBE is the first day that you could actually get paid. You could get paid the same day that you actually get involved. So let's say, for example, you say, hey, this makes perfect sense. I see that they have a copycat mirror trader. I see that they have all this stuff. Great. Let me go ahead and hit up, Elise, and let me hit up Maria, and let me hit up Auntie Bets, and let Grandma Betsy, and we want to go ahead and tell them, and they all get involved. Well, you just got paid 4 times that day. Okay. That's what happens with referrals. Word of mouth is the most powerful thing that we have in this world. We do it for free. You tell people about the great restaurants. You tell people about those great movies, the great artists, that great music, the new shoes that come out, but you don't get paid for none of that. So what we did is that we created a compensation plan that will allow you to go ahead and get paid for sharing information. So with that being said, we have 2 different packages. These 2 packages are simple: a $99 package and a $149 package. And you get paid 50% from the overall sale, okay? Or, the equity, all right? The overall, you get 50%. This is unheard of, all right? Most companies don't do this. Most companies don't go out there and actually give you 50%. I've seen companies come and they get 25%, they give you 15%. But why is that, ladies and gentlemen? Very simple. They're greedy. They are greedy. We're not. We want you to get paid. See, we've been there. We've been on the receiving end of this. We've been on the other side where we were the ones that came into the company and said, hey, we need to go ahead and get instant gratification. Those companies would pay weekly, bi-weekly. We said, you know what? Forget all that. We're going to make a compensation plan for the people and they're going to get paid daily. So what you're seeing right here is you can get paid every day for the rest of your life. I want to be a bearer of fruit. I get paid every day of the month because of this compensation plan. See, I am my own marketer. I am my own person that goes out there and shares this information. Do I consider myself a salesman? No. I consider myself a person that bears good fruit, and I want to share this fruit with people that want to eat the fruit. All right. That's what I do. All right. I want to say this compensation plan has literally changed my life. I have a BMW. I got braces on my teeth, right? I get nice little haircuts here and there. I get to provide my kids with anything that they want, but it was because of the compensation plan. Plus, of course, the fact our products and services make you money without the compensation plan. Okay. But let's look at what we have. At $99, if you were to bring in 10 people, you're going to be making $500. that you could potentially get paid that day, whether it takes you a week, whether it takes you that day, you get paid those $500 within that time frame, right? This is a customer subscription-based business model, which means that you're going to get paid every 28 days that the customer stays active with GOBE. So 28 days later, these same 10 subscribers subscribe. And even if one doesn't, you still get paid for the 9. So it's not like you just automatically lose all your compensation like most companies, right? Shots fired. But it's true. We've been there. I've done it, right? I remember being in other companies working so hard to get to 200 sales and working from 75 sales all the way to 200 and not make a dime. Over here, we said, we're going to forget all that. We're going to change all that. And a person will continue to get paid between 75 to 200. Whether they like it or not, they're going to get paid. We want you to get paid, because what happens when you get paid? You go and share the information. You go and share more. And what's the truth of the matter? How do we become a legacy company? We become a legacy company because you need to win. We become a legacy company because you need to get paid, and we're giving you the justifications and the instant gratification to do so. So I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip everything and go straight to 100. All right. Go straight to 100, because I don't care if it took you 2 years to do this. You need to do it. Why? Because people are getting paid from the actual services. People are getting paid from the gratification of the bots, the auto traders, our trade signals. People are getting paid without having to share this, which is the beautiful thing, right? But if you do share this, you get paid. So at 100 total shares, at 100, all right, if you share the $149 package, I want this to make logical sense, and I promise you that you will not be able to go to sleep tonight if you make logical sense of this. If you share this 100 times and 100 people say, yes, I want it, I want it. You did it through Instagram, you did it through Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, social media. You did it all from the comfort of your home, in your bed, on your phone, right? But you happen to get 100 people to say yes. You're making $9,000 a month at the $149 package. And this is paid, that $9,000 a month could be broken down in daily payments, but you're making $9,000 a month. So it's not like you're just going to get a $9,000 check. No, you're going to get that $9,000 in increments based off those 28 days that everybody joined. All right. But that's $9,000 over and over and over again. This is the reason that what we've done is changing so many people's lives. No gaps, ladies and gentlemen. I need you to understand, no gaps. See, we came from what we like to call multi-level marketing, right? Where you usually come in, you pay a fee, you get in, there's a monthly fee. This is reality because it's business. If I go start a lawn maintenance business, I'm going to have to go out there and get a lawnmower. I'm going to have to buy it. Start a carpet cleaning business. I'm going to have to go out there and buy it. I'm going to have to go out there and put in the work, right? So there's still a fee. A lot of people may ask, well, why do I got to pay a fee to get in? Well, it costs to do business, all right? It costs to actually get into a business and become entrepreneurial. I'll never forget when I turned 19 years old and I first got into this industry, and I felt so honored because I got to call myself an independent business owner. And this is exactly what happens when you come in and you attach yourself to GOBE. What really ends up happening is that you actually start owning your own franchise. So rather than going out there and buying a McDonald's for $1 million and waiting 10 years to cut in a profit, you get in with us for $99 or $150. You actually go out there and expand your franchise, and you break even in a matter of hours, maybe a couple of days, but you break even. And then afterwards, you turn over a profit. All right. Profits over wages. And you'll understand this when you actually break that barrier, that fear terror barrier that's actually stopping you from making all this money. That, oh, I can't do it. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so afraid. No, you're not. You're not. Are you really worried about what people are going to think about you? You're an entrepreneur. They don't pay your bills. They don't pay your bills, right? Nobody pays your bills. You pay your bills. You're the one that provides the actual gifts for your kids during Christmas, the turkey for Thanksgiving, right? Especially if you're the man, usually it's on you. And if you're somebody that's a woman that ended up stuck with the kids, this is for you too. This is for you too. But how hard is it really to get your phone, open it, popped open, learn how to start trading? But in the moments of learning how to trade, you share some simple information and get paid to do so. This is logical sense. Some common sense isn't common for a lot of people, but it needs to be common for you. Okay. And I don't know who I'm speaking to because we're on the internet, but if somebody's out there listening, you need to open up your mind because the mind works like a parachute. It only works when it's open, right? So Kenny, look, I want to go ahead and take it off of the compensation plan. I want first everybody that's on that sees this, screenshot the compensation plan real quick. Obviously, the left is what you can make with the $99. The right is what you can make with the $149. And then on the side, the $10 and the $15, that's your overrides. For everybody that you personally bring in, you're going to get $10 when they personally bring in people, or $15. And by the way, if 50 got 50, if 50 people that you brought in went and got 50, you're making clearly over $25,000 to $50,000 a month on leverage. That's a topic for another day. We obviously got to go into that. We don't have that amount of time. I want to bring it back to Kenny and I real quick. Let me stop the share.
Before no, don't wait. Before you
go
do
ahead.
that, I can't, because
Go ahead.
I want to be able to. I gotta say something about this comp plan.
Go ahead.
As me as an experienced marketer, I've been in the industry for over 10 years. I've experienced pretty much every compensation plan, under the sun, matrix, binaries. Okay, I could go through each and every one of these guys, and I could tell you without a shadow of a doubt, this is the best compensation plan that I've ever experienced in my entire career as a marketer, bar none. Okay, and there's so many people who come from multi-level marketing. And first of all, always understand that whenever we say we are not MLM and we're not network marketing, we're not knocking network marketing. We're not knocking MLM. Okay, MLM and network marketing made me who I am. Okay, it's like college for me. It gave me an opportunity to learn how to own a business. It gave me an opportunity to learn how to market, work with some of the most charismatic, most experienced marketers in the industry. Get under some of their tutelage. Taught me how to do everything I know how to do: sell a product, close, everything, do presentations, public speak. Network marketing was college for me. Okay, and I'm sure Carlos could bear witness to the same thing. So we're not knocking MLM. A lot of our people in MLM who stuck to it, who are from these past 7 to 10 years since we've been in the industry, and they're still in that industry, are super successful today. So shout out to that industry, because that industry made us who we are. However, just like every business, just like every industry, there's flaws, okay? And I'm not saying every industry has flaws in it. And my opinion, one of the flaws inside of the industry is the gaps, okay? Yeah. So the gaps is a flaw in the industry, but it is a business model that you agree to participate in. So it doesn't mean that they're doing anything wrong. You know the comp plan, you know the terms and conditions, you get into it, right? But you just don't understand it. I never understood it because I never knew there was nothing better. And to my knowledge, there hasn't been anything better created until GO.BE created this, okay? So we believe that this is years in advance of where MLM is going to have to go eventually, or other these industries are going to have to go, but you just don't see it yet. This is the first of its kind. We believe this is the best, it's the only one designed this way. You know why? Because we created it, and we believe that this is the advanced compensation plan, okay, because it doesn't have any gaps, okay? As Carlos said, we pay daily. Start today, you get paid today. You get one sale, that's $50 to you, okay, paid to you that day, okay? And also every 28 days, your rebills and residual income. Also up to a 10% override. So we go to the second level, and you could go wide as long as you want to, okay? And so if you want to help people, if you're a leader, you know how to help people sell, then you should be really excited, because you can get those $10, 10% overrides coming in like crazy to infinity, okay? But the power of this compensation plan is the gaps. So usually in the network marketing or multi-level marketing industry, usually you have to qualify to earn money. And with the qualification is in between the gaps. How many people have been in an industry or a company wherever you make your first sale, you don't make any money? How many people, right? If you're listening to me right now, say me in the chat or whatever, okay? I'm gonna say me. I might type it after this chat. You say you're gonna go ahead and make a sale. You don't make any money. Why? Because you need 3. You need 3 to make money, okay? By the time you get 3, then you either get a free membership or you get a compensation monthly, right? But guess what happens? From 3 to 10, you don't make any money because of the gap. So from three, you got 7 sales you got to make where you don't make money. Then you unlock money at maybe 10 or 12 subscribers, right? This is a standard. This is how the industry's going now, right? Then you start making money. Then you get your $400, $500, $600 residual after 12 sales, depending if you had the proper structure. That's another thing in the industry that's also a flaw, okay? You could have 12 people in one leg, okay? And you needed 12 to make $600 a month, right? But that 12 people in one leg is not going to pay you because you need to have 3 in one leg, 3 in the other leg, or 4 in one leg, 4 in one leg, and 4 in the other leg. Then you qualify. So whenever you have 12 in one leg, the company is getting $1,200 a month, right? They're getting $1,200 a month, but you get nothing. Why? Because you don't have the proper structure. You needed 4 here in the second leg, 4 in the third leg, then you unlock the money, even though you're bringing the same money to the company. Tell me how that makes sense, guys. Tell me how that makes sense from a marketing perspective, that you should go ahead and do that when you could actually participate in a compensation plan where you get paid. If you have 1 customer, you're getting $50 a month, 2 customers, $100 a month, 3 customers, you're getting $150 a month. If you got 6 customers, you're getting 50, you're getting the 50 times 6, right? All the way up into that 12, you get paid in between the gaps. So you're getting paid along the way, and you don't need to have a structure, right? You don't have to have 3 here, 3 here, 3 there. You get paid right away. You get paid on each sale inside of Gobi Trade House that day. And that's what makes this platform so powerful, because if you've ever experienced a Gobi Trade House compensation plan, I guarantee you, you're not going to go back to that industry. And the reason why is because you're going to feel, whenever you make a sale, you're going to feel that I'm making sales, but I'm not getting paid on these sales, okay? You're not getting paid on these sales because of the gap. But guess what? The gaps get larger. So now you have 12 customers. Then in order for you to get to $2,000 a month, you need to have 75 sales. So you don't get paid in between the gap from 12 to 75. So that means if you have 30 customers in the platform, 40 customers in the platform, you get that same $600 a month. But in Gobi, if you had 30 customers in the platform, you get paid on a 149 Academy, $2,250 while you hit your net because of the goal. So from three, you got 7 sales. You got to make. My sound is repeating in the background. I don't know what you did there. All right, cool. So what I'm saying, guys, is that you're going to get paid in between the gaps. And I wanted to address that because there's no other platform who's doing it like that to pays this much with the price point. Okay, we're the only ones who's doing it. And there's a lot of reasons why people don't do it. Okay, and that has to do more so about the people, the mindset. Okay, sometimes even the greed. Okay, that's why we said we are a company that's for the people, by the people, and we want to maximize what you earn. We take care of everything on the background, okay? Or we take care of the platform. We do all the payouts. We handle all the services. We do that, okay? You get the same website as we do, and we pay you 50% profit share. Guys, that's unheard of, and that's why we say we have the most fairest, lucrative compensation plan ever created in the industry of sales, direct sales, bar none. And if there is one you feel that's better, show it. Okay, we want to put our money where our mouth is. Prove it to us that there's something better than a Gobi Trade House compensation plan for the price point, for the value. I guarantee you can't find it. So last thing I want to say, 100 people that you have, $9,000 a month is $108,000 a year. Let me sit back in my chair really quick, guys. Let me just be honest with you guys, okay? $108,000 a month, a year, guys, 6 figures. Okay, you're now in the top 5%, probably around 3% in the United States of America of earners. And all you need is 100 customers. You got 3,000 people on your Facebook page right now, and you're not getting paid nothing for them. Okay, we're just keeping it real right now with you guys because we know that you're making posts on Facebook every day and you're not generating, you don't have a product to sell, right? I believe every adult, if you're above the age of 18 years old, you need a product that you're selling online. You need a product that you're selling online because this is the way of the future. Did you know the e-commerce industry is projected to be $1.3 trillion industry next year? How could you not want to participate in industry, okay, of digital sales, online sales, okay, and having digital products, okay? You have to be ahead of the wave, right? So in Gobi Trade House, we broke down the math. One sale a day, just one measly sale. You do it on your job. You do it when you go out and just talk, like Carlos said, you like word of mouth. Hey, go to the movies. Go to I went to go to this restaurant. They had great chicken sandwiches, and they go buy the chicken sandwiches. You don't get jack, right? So over here, you're gonna make money on that. Okay, one sale a day for 6 months puts you at $10,000 a month inside of Gobi Trade House. Just one. Do the math, guys. Just one. I've been training on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in how to make $10,000 a month in Gobi Trade House, and watch me break down the numbers for you. How many people want to be make $10,000 a month in 90 days? 2 sales a day. So like my brother Mike Taylor said, who I actually reached out to, because I wanted him to get on because he's averaging $200 to $300 or more a day inside of Gobi Trade House. And he hosts boot camps, how he does it, where you could actually watch him live, follow his daily marketing routine, and make the same money. Copy the routine, copy the daily money. Copy the daily routine, copy the daily money, right? And he shows you exactly what he does. And he posts his results on his timeline every day. Go to type in Mike Taylor, okay? And all you're gonna see is GOBE success, right? So, and like I said, guys, if you want to be a big business builder, you want to get to 250 customers and make 22,000 a month, 500 customers, 45,000 a month, or even 2,000 customers to make $180,000 a month. That's up to you. But get to 6 figures in residual income by tapping in to that 100 customer mark. That should be everybody's goal, to at least get there. And we have the ability to do it. Get paid on your followers, guys. It's called monetizing your network. You built a network over the year, but you're not monetizing it. In other words, you're not making money on what you already built, okay? So, but we teach you how to do this inside of Gobi Trade House, which is why our platform is so powerful, okay? So, and Carlos, you said you want to mention the vision. I'll piggyback on that, and we can go ahead and close out.
All right, man. Perfect. Well, I mean, ultimately, it comes down to consistency. You know, there's a lot of people that may come in there, man, you're fired up, but then you lose your steam. And that can happen to the average person. But what we want you to be is to be above average. All right. You have to make a decision, and you have to go ahead and make this decision the biggest decision that you've ever made. If you know now that you have the potential to make $9,000 a month without any college education, without any type of trader degree, then it would be my biggest suggestion for you to be completely consistent with your desire in doing so. Okay. Now, as far as when it came to, you know, Kenny and myself, it came to the relationship. All right. Relationships, friendships, business are like an authentical actual relationship. It takes 2 to tango. So initially, consider GOBE, you know, your spouse, right? And the only way that your spouse is going to go ahead and contribute back to you is that you have to contribute to the marriage. So we want you to go ahead and not just get involved with Gobi Trade House. We want you to get married to Gobi Trade House and treat it like a marriage. Treat it with love, passion, care, comfort, right? And treat it as such, and it will go ahead and yield you a return back from the love and the passion that you're putting into it. That's just no different than any relationship, friendship in the world. It still takes 2 to tango. So take you as an individual, GOBE as the actual other individual, Gobi Trade House, and then treat it as such with love, passion, tender, and care. And it will go ahead and It will bring you back little hearts back home, and those hearts are equivalent to money bags. All right. So when it comes down to like the relationship that Kenny and I created over the last few years, 8 years or so, we've met other people like ourselves. Unfortunately, Mike Taylor wasn't able to get on, but that's another brother of ours from another mother who literally came down all the way from, where was it? Where did he come from, Kenny?
He came from Memphis.
Memphis. And he moved all the way to Houston. And now he's he's a compadre. He's another one of our boys, our homies, our road dogs, right? And sure enough, he's literally making, when Kenny said that he's making $200, $300 to $400 a day, that's not a fib. That's legit, right? And a lot of people may come in here and say something like this: oh, well, I need to come in and get all the results and become a professional trader before I tell anybody. And that's BS. I'll tell you why. Even me, myself, when I first got involved and actually got into this industry, I didn't know what kind of stuff I needed to do. I just knew that I needed to work the law of averages and I need to share the information. That was it. You don't need to be a professional trader to share this. All right. The business actually sells itself. I mean, with all the mirror tradings, all the artificial intelligence, the sniper analysts, the group economics overall, it does it itself, because see, it was always a dream for Kenny, myself, and us to get involved with a group of people that have the same like-minded mind, because I like to say this, and I put this on repeat, and it may sound like a broken record, but when two or more people come together with the same common goal and the same common purpose, there's nothing that could actually stop y'all. Right. So if you're working right now as an individual in life and you're working solo dolo out there, Rambo, there's nothing fun about it. You have to get involved with the community of people that want more out of life. By doing so, you're going to go ahead and be justified just based off the fact that you plugged in. By default, you're going to absorb that energy and you're going to start bringing and yielding yourself a return from that energy, because we already want more. Look, I always say, if I'm going to have a hard time in life, I'd rather go ahead and cry in a Lamborghini than cry in a Honda, right? And I've been there. I cried in a broke down Honda before, but now when I cry, I'll cry in my little BMW, nice and happy with tears in my eyes, but at least I got AC running, So with that being said, man, I don't want to run on, but everything comes down to your cohesiveness with the group that you're actually plugging into. And as you can see, we're real people. Kenny and I are both co-CEOs, both co-founders of the company. And I know that's something different for a lot of people to see, but that's because of the brotherhood that me and Kenny have created amongst with everybody else in the coalition of GOBE, is the fact that we're different. And we don't have to explain ourselves to anybody, because we know what we're doing and we know that we're here to change people's lives, because it's not just about the money. It's about actually going out here and providing financial literacy for people that don't have the literacy provided to them to actually do something with. So this is exactly why we're here. So Kenny, I'm going to hand it over to you. You could go ahead and close it out.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Well said. Well said. Thank you, Carlos. And I couldn't agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more. Our brotherhood has been amazing. It's been special. And it's definitely been the catalyst to, changing, my life, and also, all the success you've been having. I've watched the growth over the years, our families, the projection of where we're going, but also all the people who's been inspired by the GOBE platform around the world, 103 different countries. What? Yeah, 103 different countries that GOBE Trade House has landed foot in, where people is making money, inspiring, and it's only the beginning. The last thing I want to say, we're going to close out, because I think we pretty much covered enough for you to make an educated business decision for yourself. Also, this is just this update our community. Shout out to the GOBE family. We love you guys. We can't do this without you. And shout out to you guys who are tuning in. But I want to address the mindset of someone who is steadfast, okay? Someone who doesn't want to quit, okay? Because the thing is, guys, I want to ask you a question. How many people have started a business over these past 5 to 10 years and you did not finish? How many people start and stopped? How many people said, I paid in this online business no matter what it was? It don't got to be GOBE Trade House. It could be anything. It could have been your eyelash store, right? It could have been you selling some Amazon products. It could have been another network marketing company. You could have been selling electricity. Could have been selling makeup. Okay. You started and you stopped. My question to you, if you look at yourself on a track, right, and you're taking a sprint, how long is it going to take you to get to the finish line if you keep starting and stopping? Are you ever going to get to the finish line if you start and stop, start and stop, start and stop? No, you're never going to get to the finish line. You have to commit to something. You have to commit to something. You have to believe in something. Okay. And the people who quit early on themselves, okay, and I use the term on themselves because you have to understand, guys, okay, Gobi Trade House is here to stay. Our platform's here to stay. We want to impact millions of people around the world. We're not going anywhere. So if you quit, guys, or you cancel or whatever the case may be, understand you're not quitting on Gobi. You're quitting on yourself. Okay. And the reason why I say this, guys, is because, and also you're not quitting on Gobi. When you're quitting on yourself, you're quitting on your own dreams and your own why. I always say in my trainings, guys, why did you get started in the first place? Remember the reason why you got started. And this is not just Gobi. This is any company. This is in general. I want you guys to please take a moment this year in 2022, write down your goals of why you want to accomplish that goal. If Gobi Trade House is the vehicle you're using to accomplish that goal, then we welcome you with open arms and we want to inspire you and motivate you because you're going to have ups and downs every day in life, in your business. Okay. But who's going to push you when you're low? Who's going to say, hey, I've been there before, but I overcame? You can't do it by yourself, guys. You can't do it by yourself. Human nature is not set up that way. You need people to push you to get to where you need to go. You need to find people who are in a higher position or doing better than you, who have more knowledge and more experience than you, so they can help navigate you along the way. Okay. There's nothing wrong, guys. People have this whole thing about doing it by yourself and saying it's lonely at the top. It's not lonely at the top if you bring people with you. When we get to the top of that mountain, we can have a party, right? We're going to have a good time because we have other people that's successful with us. Let's break that mentality of doing it by yourself. Okay. I like the people, my opinion, I have a lot of respect for the people who not only become successful, but create other successful people. If you want to see, know the nature of the tree, look at the fruit that it bears. How many people has created these success stories? Look at around them. Look what they've done. Look at what they've done. Look at the Gobi Trade House community. We have a ton of success stories, right? And you could be one of them. But what I want to say is the why. I always say if the why doesn't make you cry, that it's not big enough. Okay. Why are you doing this? Why did you get started? Write it down on a piece of paper. I got started because of I wanted to retire from the 9 to 5, right? I was tired of clocking in. Or you say, I have children. I want my children to have a better life than me. I want to travel the world. I want to have no debt. You say I'm a spiritual person. I want to give more to charity, right? I don't know what your reason why is, but you got a reason why you want to be successful. It can't be just about the money. It has to be something bigger than the money. So whenever you get to that point where you want to quit and you want to give up on yourself, look at that piece of paper and read it and say, I can't give up because of these reasons why I got started initially in the first place. And that is why we try to inspire you to focus on that first. As long as you have that, and as long as you have a game plan, which we give you in Gobi Trade House, and lastly, as long as you have a vehicle, okay, which we give you inside of Gobi Trade House, that's enough for you to be successful, okay? And that's enough for you to accomplish your goals. So in 2022, no more procrastination. Do it now, okay? No more quitting on yourself. Stay steadfast, power through the hard times, and modify. And that's going to get you to the top of the mountain. And hopefully not only will we take you up there with us, okay, but you'll also be able to pass it down and take other people with you through your own network and through the people that you know in your warm market and beyond. Okay, so hopefully we've been able to inspire you guys, give you some more information about Gobi Trade House. If you want to get started, www.gobetradehouse.com, or if you saw this video by someone online, get back to them. I'm sure they have an affiliate link with Gobi, so they can go ahead and get the credit for introducing you to our products and services in our online trade community. Okay, so God bless you all. This is Kenny J signing out with my brother Carlos Pan. We'll see you guys on the inside All right. And make sure, guys, you go ahead and get started, because next week is a brand new trade week. We went 12 for 12 on the copycat this week. Get your copycat set up so you can make money while you sleep and turn your smartphone into an ATM machine. All right. Peace, everybody. Signing out. Everybody have a blessed weekend.
Bye, y'all.